Well, since the questions are coming in early, we can start early. That's a change, isn't it? Let's check the copy page first before we get to Katrina. We are good there. All right. Katrina's question. For the 8-ball for the win. Is California getting a bit ridiculous with these new 2026 laws of driving or on driving? What says the 8-ball? Yeah, I can't say now. What does the 8-ball say? There we go. Prospect is good. Hope that resonates with you, and 8-ball thanks you. So I would assume that means, yes, they're getting a bit ridiculous. Next is Jules. Is the next big earthquake everyone keeps talking about going to be in San Francisco or LA? You think it's going to be one of those two? It could be anywhere in the West Coast. Let's see. Because Seattle is due for one too. Like a 9-pointer. Let's see. Is the next big earthquake going to happen in LA? No. San Francisco. Soft. Yeah, I would say no. Let's go up. Portland, Oregon. No. Seattle. Oh, I get a strong yes on Seattle. And it's overdue. Way overdue. Hope that resonates. Jules. That's right, Jules. It's a blooming miracle. There we go. Margaret, will I get the bed I want for my new place? Will Margaret receive the bed that she wants for her new place? I get a yes. Yes, you will. Hope that resonates. English Rose, good to see you. Violetta? Yeah, I checked you. Margaret. Is my neighbor moving out at the end of this month? Is Margaret's neighbor moving out at the end of the month? Strong yes. Very much so. Hope that resonates with you, Margaret. Yes, the neighbor is. Does my landlord have a drug issue? Does Margaret's landlord have a drug issue? I get yes. It's not real strong, but it is a yes. Hope that resonates. Katrina. Did the president of Venezuela really get captured by the White Hats? Or was this already been done? Did President of Venezuela, Maduro, really get captured recently, like overnight? I'm getting strong yes, like overnight. Not in the past. It was done recently. Hope that resonates. Nadia, I didn't see you come in. Did you guys get Maduro because of Israel's infiltration or ordering us to do that? Did the White Hats get Maduro because of Israel's infiltration? I'm getting a yes because of the infiltration. Interesting. Not sure I agree with that, but that's what I'm being told. Hope that resonates. Margaret, will I have a visitor on Valentine Day? Will Margaret have a visitor on Valentine's Day? It's a very soft yes. It's like there are plans to do it, but don't know if they really want to. I think they're mulling it over their minds. Hope that resonates, Margaret, but it is a yes. Violetta, will I get appointment to my dog's vet or not? Since the dog was knit there for over a year. Will Violetta be able to get the appointment for her dog's veterinarian services? Strong yes. They remember. No worries. Should be no trouble. Hope that resonates, Violetta. AJ, good to see you. Margaret, will I be able to get a job with John Hopkins in the infant department when I move? That's a fairly strong yes. Yes, you will. No worries. Hope that resonates. Nadia is driving barefoot in winter. Oh, it isn't so. Mary, will there be an EAS this week? Will there be a EBS this week? Or emergency alert system, emergency broadcasts? Will it happen this week? I would assume you're talking about next week, since this is the last day of the week. So, will there be an EBS next week? I get the strong yes. We shall see. Hope that resonates. Tyler, is my bathroom scale miscalibrated? Your bathroom has scales? Is Tyler's bathroom scale miscalibrated? I get yes. They're about 4 pounds off, is what I'm getting. Hope that resonates. Sure. How will my manual therapy exam go in February? Study is what I get. But it looks good. I'm getting a strong yes as to it being a good test. Will you get good marks? Yes, you will, if you continue to study, is what I received. Hope that resonates. Nadia. Russia is on their way to go to Venezuela. Is Trump working with Israel, or is it a planned cooperation with Russia? Okay. So is Trump working with Israel? I'm not getting I'm getting like a no or a very, very soft yes, but I'm sensing no on that. Is it a planned cooperation with Russia? With that is a strong yes, it is. Hope that resonates. Violetta, are my friends upset with me because I didn't invite them for New Year's Eve? Disappointed comes up. Not upset, just disappointed. Hope that resonates. Violetta. Will my son ask me, Margaret, will my son ask me to visit him in Hawaii next year? Let's see, free will on him. Will he ultimately invite Margaret to Hawaii next year? I do get a fairly strong yes to that. Hope that resonates. Let's check the coffee page. All right. A new fake year celebration. Mary, my passport came in today. Will I be able to use it soon? Free will. I keep getting March. March is a good time. Hope that resonates. Mary. Jules, I'm sure glad you put an A in that happy Baker New Year. Margaret, Will I get any progress when I go to Section 8 on Tuesday? Any progress for Section 8 for Margaret on Tuesday? I am getting a yes. It's not real strong, but it is fairly strong. Right, midpoint. Maybe a couple of things need to occur first. I hope that resonates with you, Margaret. Nadia. Will my mom resolve the problem of renewing her Brazilian passport before the end of this month? Excuse me. I'm getting no for this month. I'm getting better possibility next month, February, by mid-February. Hope that resonates. Nadia. Margaret, will my new camera work that I'm having something in? Will Margaret's new camera work after what was done to it? I do get a fairly strong yes. No worries. Sunshine. Will business trip to Orlando next week be canceled at the last minute? I am getting a yes. Last minute. Something comes up. Rescheduled or postponed is what I'm getting. February is coming up. Hope that resonates. Anita, children are coming up missing in my area. Can you please ask Spirit what is going on? Where are the children going in Bonita's area that are coming up missing? Is it nefarious? Yes. Are they going underground? No. Transported to where? New York? Something about New York City. Are they going to be rescued? I'm getting in time. It's like they're being transported to New York City. There are plans to rescue going on now. Not sure how long that's going to take, though. It's nefarious. They're not done yet, apparently. Hope that resonates, and that's sad. Or shall we just all go away? Let's see. Maria, am I supposed to find a German language tutor? Is Maria supposed to find a German language tutor? I get no. There's something coming up about new technology where you can, it's like small. It translates. It's like a translator that you carry with you that will not only translate to English, but also from English to whatever other language there is. German. Hope that resonates. Might look for that one. Hope that resonates. Let's see. Charlotte. Any idea where I hid my passport from myself? Let's see. Where is Charlotte's passport? In a drawer. Let's see, where is her passport? That is missing. Being led to a purse. It's like a hit, like a hidden pocket or something that you may have placed it in. I see black, like a black purse, small. Might want to check that out if you know where all your purses are. I mean, showing a closet, like down below, not on the floor, but just like below, on top of a box or something. Hope that resonates. Charlotte. Unless I'm getting the wrong Charlotte, I don't know. Jules, will I get to Erland on the high-speed underground train? Where's Erland? Will Jules be able to get to Ireland on the high-speed underground train? In the near future. Because I was getting a no for now, but I'm getting a strong yes for the near future when that comes out. Hope that resonates. Let us know how Erland is. Tyler, did I have a mountain lion stalking me yesterday? Was Tyler being stalked yesterday by a mountain lion? Yes, you were. That's not a good thing. Hope that resonates, Tyler. Maria. How am I advised by the angels to come closer to God? Any specific prayers or routines I should practice? I'm getting learn to listen. Calm your mind, learn to listen. Because he's answering you. But it's at a wrong frequency. You need to calm the mind. Meditate more. There is no specific prayer. All prayers are powerful. And there is no routine that you need to practice. But you just need to calm your mind. It races too much. Hope that resonates, Maria. Meditate more, it helps. English Rose, will I get a new washing machine within the next few days? Yes. And we pinpoint about when? I'm looking around by Wednesday is what I'm being shown. On or about. Hope that resonates, English Rose. Newer. Do you see my connection with F over, or things will get better in the future? Newer, you know better. You know better than this. Let's see. Not getting better. Connection's over. Pretty much. Hope that resonates. And you all need to make sure you read that banner that's floating around down there underneath me. Katrina, will we see free electricity this year? I'll get yes, July. June or July. Hope that resonates. Check the coffee. Okay. Next question. Maria, did Archangel Michael and God give justice regarding an issue I have had, or will have, or will they? Did Archangel Michael and God give justice regarding an issue that Maria had, or will have? Strong yes. I'm getting justice carried out. Hope that resonates. Maria, have I been winning over a demon or dark being the past couple of days? Demon, no. A dark entity. I get elemental. Winning over an elemental. Hope that resonates with you. Maria. Eleni. Could you ask to the spirit, what will my next step for healing and get better in my life? Chronic healing. Stay away from pharmaceuticals. Stay away. I get chronic healing. May also need holistic natural medicines to go along with the chronic healing. Hope that resonates. Aline. Welcome, Benita. Mary, will my granddaughter have her baby in the next couple of days? She hasn't had it yet? My goodness. Will Mary's granddaughter have her baby next couple of days? I'm still getting a strong yes. Tuesday's coming up. Hope that resonates. Mary. Hi, Sean. I don't blame the boy. It's too cold to come out. Lisa, not asking for financial advice, but does the capture of Maduro trigger Iraq to revalue the dollar? Well, knowing that I'm not a financial advisor, and this is for entertainment purposes only, let's see, does the capture of Maduro trigger Iraq to revalue the dinar? Yes. Will the bolivar now increase in value? In time, will take 2 to 3 months. New president has to be installed first, and then they go through the process. So I'm getting 2 to 3 months. Hope that all resonates. Lisa. Sweet, you're going to Ireland. I would like to know. I would take pictures, will you? I want to know where Ireland is. Hi, Eva. Where's your man? I don't know. Where is your man? Maria. Will I have victory over these beings with my current way of doing things? Ooh, I get yes, strong yes, but sometimes you need to be more creative. They all won't go down the same way. Hope that resonates. Just be creative for some. Eva, will my oldest son end up marrying his current girlfriend? Somebody wants grandchildren. Will Eva's oldest son marry his present girlfriend? I get a strong yes. Yes, he will. I know you're just joking, Eva. So was I. All right. Tyler, are these people from the past going to stop bothering me soon? I get yes. Within 3 months is what I'm getting. It'll all clear up. Hope that resonates. Sunshine, planning family trip to the British Isles. Should we shift 1 month later or as planned? Should Sunshine's family trip to British Isles happen as planned, as it is currently planned? Or should they go 1 month later? I'm getting a strong yes to 1 month later. Not at the time that you got it planned. Something's going to go on that's going to prevent that. Hope that resonates. So plan for the month after. Margaret, will my new job let you have off on weekends when you move to Maryland? Will Margaret's new job allow her to be off on weekends when she moves to Maryland? May have a couple of obstacles, one or two, but eventually, yes. Or you may have to work 1 or 2 weekends, and after that, you'll have them off. I'm not exactly sure how that's running, but I hope that resonates. Mary, did the universe send a documentary that you just watched as a warning about your family? I'm getting no. It may seem like that, but no, it wasn't directed at you. Hope that resonates. Cindy, will we see the RV this next week? I'm getting no. Will we see it this month? I get later in the month. Towards the end, possibly the last week. We shall see. Hope that resonates, Cindy. You gladly pay Tuesday for a baby today? Really? All right. Bye, Cindy. Welcome, Mary. Mahalo. Lisa. Maria. Good Archangel Michael, show what type of justice has been served. Let's see. Is Michael allowed to tell you what type of justice has been served? I get no. All you need to know, I'm being told, is that it's been done. You don't need to worry about that anymore. Swift justice. It's all that matters, is what I'm getting. Hope that resonates. English Rose. Will my second granddaughter marry her now boyfriend? I'm getting a no. Conflict. Something comes up. May have to wait for the next one in line. Hope that resonates, English Rose. You're too young to be a glamour. One never knows, Eva, but you cannot do this for him. This is his path to take. Jules. Is Jordan's boyfriend a good guy? To a point. Something's hidden. I can't tell what they are. Domineering at times. Not a good fit. But this is a lesson for her to go through. Will she marry him? Yes. I get a fairly strong yes to that, but it's not a good relationship. It may start out good, but it's not going to end well. Hmm. Lisa, will my son decide to change his business major to a more hands-on sports-related major this year? Will Lisa's son change his current sports major to a more hands-on major? I get a fairly strong yes. He likes the hands-on better. Therapy, sports therapy. Hope that resonates. Lisa, good profession. Yeah, that's very true. Not easy sometimes, but they have to learn. Maria, am I going or am I being shown how to fight demons and evil beings by Archangel Michael and others? Yes, in some part. I'm getting a strong yes as to inside you already know how, but there are certain areas that you need to work on that they are helping you with. Hope that resonates, Maria. Cindy, how will my civil suit go? Oh, Maria, will Cindy win her civil suit? Doesn't look good. I'm not getting that you're going to win, but I hope I'm wrong. I hope that resonates. Cindy. Hey, King of Wands. Good to see you. No. Nice try, though. Yeah. How's the pole business doing? Sales are down. Not many people need Benadryl. Yeah. Let's check the coffee. All right. Cindy, do they have all the paperwork they need to prove their case? Who's they? Oh, that the prosecutor? Um, I guess the other people that you're going against. Let's see, do they have all the paperwork needed to prove their case in the civil suit? Some, not all, at this point. They're still researching. They don't have all the documents yet. I hope that resonates. Skipper. How will court go for us on Tuesday? Very well. I get a very strong yes as to it going in your favor. No worries. I hope that resonates, Skipper. King of Wands, how much longer do we have to jungle the P word? Jungle or juggle? You can put the P word in the jungle if you like. Ready to help people with my projects and give some of my wealth to those who need it. Well, once you get the wealth, well, you have to have it first before you can do anything with it. So how much longer do we have to wait? How much longer before the redemption centers open up for the tier 4D? I'm getting some open now. Not all. It looks like February, early to mid-February, before the redemption centers are in, or most of them are available. So you'll have to juggle the P word for another, 4 weeks or so. Hope that resonates. Cindy, will the plaintiff get all the necessary information for the case? Yes. In time, yes. Welcome, King of Wands. Hope that resonates, Cindy. My, how time slips away. They don't have all the time in the world. Yeah, I would agree. Will my wish be granted in the first quarter of 2026? Yes, March. Hope that resonates. Andrew. I don't know, Jules. Will you? Isn't that a free will as to when you're going to leave? Oh, it's an 8-ball question. I didn't see that 8-ball. Should have put my glasses on, huh? Hold on. Get some more of that dust off. Will Jules make it to the store today? You can count on it. Hope that resonates. And 8-ball thanks you. Hi, Ann. Good to see you. Tired? I just woke up. I've been awake for maybe what? Well, almost 2 hours, I guess. I'm always tired anyway. Cindy, is my attorney going to make money from the plaintiff if I lose the case? I'm getting a yes. Fairly strong yes. Hope that resonates. Doesn't sound good though. And will the polls shift and weather will change in countries? I'm getting polls have already started to shift. Will the weather change? Weather's always changing. But is it getting colder in areas that it wasn't before? In certain areas, yes. I'm getting like a 45-degree shift towards the north. Hope that resonates. And free will, Cindy, but let's see, should Cindy fire her attorney? Oh, I'm getting a strong yes to that. I would, before you do that though, make sure you have or know of a better attorney. It's probably going to cost you, but that's if you want to win, yeah. I hope that resonates. Margaret, will the food from the food bank be any good when you move? I'm getting canned goods will be fine. Pastas also. Perishables, no. Go for canned goods, and I don't know if they do any like canning of fruits like peaches or something like that, and put them in a food bank or not. But if they do, I would get some of those. Hope that resonates. I've never been to a food bank, so I don't know. Let's see. Cindy, will Ron do a better job for you? Will Ron, I'm assuming Ron is an attorney. Will attorney Ron be a better fit for Cindy to win the civil case? Strong yes. Go with Ron. Hope that resonates. Jules, how long before lawyers get yanked up by their bootstraps? Good question. Hmm. Since they're all under British, what is it, registry, how long before they get out of that area? Re-educated or just let go? I'm getting May of this year. By May. Hope that resonates. Margaret, oops, it jumped on me. Will 500 a month food work for you? Well, now, if I remember, you have kids with you, right? Will 500 a month work for Margaret and the family? I get no. Which would be better? $800 a month is better for you. Hope that resonates. Tyler, is this the most dense life experience, or do our souls experience lives as rocks and crystals too? Yes, as to this being the most dense, do we also experience life as a rock or crystal? No to the second half. Our souls do not experience lives as rocks and crystals. Although they have spirits, they're not destined, or we are not destined to be those particular elements. Hope that resonates. English Rose. Will my husband and I be using the med beds this year or next? Will they be using it this year? Strong yes for this year. Whenever they come out, you keep pushing that back. Cindy, could my case go past May? If you use Ron, Will the case go past May? Continuance, yes. It will go past May. Will you win? Will Cindy win the case with Ron? Strong yes. Yes, you will. Hope that resonates. Let's see. Jules. Will my friend Joanne use the med bed before June? Will Jules's friend Joanne use the med bed before June? I'm getting April. Yes, April. Hope that resonates. Me too, Tyler. Hillary is supposed to be a rock. Really? Alrighty. Well, since we started early by a couple minutes, I think we got a couple more minutes. Let's see. Tyler, will King get a nap soon? Soon? No, not soon. I just woke up. Come on now. Probably will not. Well, I don't know. Maybe I will. I'm not destined to. Thanks, Deb. Will I get a nap? No, if Seattle comes on at 5, so I don't know. It'll be a short nap if I do. All right. I think that is going to be it. Let's see. Lisa, will Noah get into a med bed this year? Yes. When? I'm getting around March. We shall see. Hope that resonates. Lisa. Thank you all. Much appreciative. Lovely questions. Next show is on Tuesday. Same time. Same bat channel. And let's see. I would have had a show on Saturday next week too, but I have my foster mother's funeral that day, so I'll be traveling. So that'll be changed to, and I think I've already changed it to Monday, the 12th. All righty then. Love and light to you all. And I will see you. Wait a minute. I can do that one last one before we leave. All right. This is the last. Does California poppy help ADD and ADHD? Well, let's see one at a time. Does California poppy help ADD? No on the ADD. Does it help on the ADHD? Strong yes on the ADHD, but not the ADD. Hope that resonates. All right, I think that takes care of it. All right, I will see you on Tuesday. Till then, love and light. Enjoy the weekend.